part of me is like, what was your purpose today, Luusi? Even though I've done a lot of stuff, I'm still like, life is really hard. Seriously, life is really hard. It's really hard. I'm not even gonna try and pretend like it isn't, because it is. You know, when you don't do the work you need to do, that irks your soul, and you might then project that irkness on something or someone else, which you shouldn't. It's all on you. Speaking about myself right now, because I did not do what I am supposed to do, and maybe I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that is what's making me feel like, why? What was your purpose today? I've done stuff, but I haven't done. And like always, I don't know what this is gonna be, but hey, let's just speak, right? Let's just speak. I'm in a studio. My energy is very low because I've been in a bad mood, because I'm trying to juggle my life and balance my life. And it's just too much there's too much being asked of me from the universe spiritually. And I'm just like, you gotta pick one thing at a time, mate. And I don't know I know that my sensitivity is heightened. That's why I can feel more, see more. But there's also work that I'm not doing and that I need to do, but I'm avoiding it because it's hard work. It's hard, like self-work. It's like work on self. Being inconvenienced, or believing that I am inconvenient if I do X, Y, Z. Avoiding things because I don't want to be inconvenient because of X, Y, Z, which leading to me being inconvenient because of X, Y, Z. So I'm avoiding being inconvenient, which is leading me to being inconvenient, because at some point I have to address the thing. And when I address the thing, I'm inconvenient because I didn't address it from the beginning. That makes me feel a type of way. It makes me feel shit about myself. Yeah. And then something else happens that also puts me in this self-work. And I'm like, again? Oh, it's only been like 30 minutes. We do this again? And of course, I don't have time to think, feel, or anything. It's just act now or you're doomed. And I didn't act, and I'm doomed. And I'm like, wow, thank you, God. I got like 2 seconds to act. Just 30 minutes before I had to. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sure, hit me with all this stuff today. I've just been sick. Are we crying again? I've just been sick. And I'm still not fully recovered. What did I do? I did exams. I handed in all my exams early. It's me that have full-time job and studies. And then I've been working. I've been meal prepping all weekend, laundry, everything. I'm on top of things. I'm like, can't I get a break? Trying to like prepare and set myself up for the new term. I'm doing my master's in choreography, for anyone that doesn't know. I'm a dance artist and choreographer. I do solo work. I'm spiritual. That's why I'm speaking about God. And I don't believe in religion. I believe that we are gods, human form of gods, human beings. I practice mindfulness and blah, blah, blah. Right now, I don't, clearly. But I'm just like, it would be nice to have some time off physically, mentally. And like, yeah, you get the time off when you do the work. But it's like, okay, and I can't choose when to do the work, of course, and I can't choose what work that is. I'm given the work. I'm given the task. I'm given the assignments. I'm given the challenge. I'm given the calling. I'm just given, and I just have to do because I'm here, because I chose to be here at some point. I chose to come into this human form and be here and do this thing. Yes, I said yes to my calling. Did I know it was going to be this hard? Did I know pursuing my dream was going to be this hard? No. No. I don't recommend it to anyone. I've said it all the time. Like, if you want to pursue your deepest, most heartfelt dream, like that thing that that like that dream, like that's the biggest thing I know, like that's the one, but I could never, because how? If you want to pursue that thing, that's what I did. Just know you need a desire to die. That's what you need. You need a desire to actually die. To die to the flesh, to die to the ego, to die to everything that you know. You need a desire to die to your physical manifestation of your spiritual self, which is extremely painful because you'll still be alive. You'll not die and leave. You'll die and stay. And what stays if you die? What stays if you die? What stays? Because you'll still be here. You'll be here in an unknowing, going through life, always dying, always letting go, always surrendering, giving yourself to something that you don't know. You'll lose control, lack of a better term. You'll lose control. You have no control. And human beings, all we want is control. That's why we, this whole system is set of having control, which is an illusion of the ego. You don't have any control. And if you accept that and you live in that you don't have any control, and you live in an unknowing, surrendering and trusting that there's a higher power, there's a spiritual self, there's God, there's energy, there's whatever operating, and you're just moving with it, that shit is terrifying and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Like, I'm not even gonna. It's so hard to be obedient to a deeper, intuitive, godly, divine, sacred calling. It is so hard. Like, it's not even. It's not even. And I know, I've done a lot of work, but there's this work that I have not done because of how hard it is. And I'm just, okay, so what if I did that work? What the fuck would that take me? It will take me to another level of unknowing, of not knowing, of just being in this. It is a flow, but it's a terrifying flow. It's terrifying flow. And I don't know I don't know if I'm ready to enter that flow, even though I know I'm called to. Maybe that's why I'm avoiding. Or I should just do it. I've come too far to not do it. I've come too far to not do the work I have been assigned to do. Even if it's super hard, even if it's so uncomfortable, it's so uncomfortable to stretch yourself, to go outside of what you know is comfortable, to push yourself to your absolute limit. I hate being a human. I hate being a human. Wait, is my being in a human? Being human. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Because for me, being is when you're in your spiritual self, in the metaphysical realm, spiritual realm, the non-physical realm, in the present moment. Your intuitive inner guidance. And then human is the mind, the construct of I, the physical form of, the voice in the head. And I said, I'm tired of being human. So I'm tired of being spiritual self in human. But what if I focus more on the spiritual self in human form? Yeah, that's possible, and that gives me a sense of calmness and peace. It's just that it's hard. It's so hard. That's the thing. I'm thinking of the song from Coldplay. The thing nobody said it would be easy, but nobody said it would be this hard. Yeah. That's all I had for now. Just felt like sharing this. Was I speaking with God? Speaking out loud with God? No, this time I was speaking out loud to God. Clearly.